Hey everyone, happy spring forward. It's so nice to have daylight again. We can get all our gardening done and all that kind of stuff now, right? So I finally got indoors, and because it's cold again suddenly, but we're going to be doing this really easy, I want to say like dollar clip, but honestly, it's really just like a hidden clip. And I just like the way it's done because you guys know that I like to thrift and all that kind of stuff. So I found these music sheets and I wanted to be able to use them to do something. Now, if you can't find vintage music sheets, which is pretty hard to find, I don't know why. Like, I had hit the jackpot and I had the big vintage milk crate full of them for like $2.99. I couldn't believe it. And now I can't bring myself to even rip them apart because they're so amazing. But these are just some loose pages that I have and that I'm going to be using and incorporating. So I had went on Pinterest and there was a girl who did these really pretty embellishments, right? They were just flat embellishments, kind of something a little similar to this. But I was like, I don't know why that would look so pretty on a clip. So that's what I ended up doing. Kind of just changed it up and made it a clip instead of like a little flat embellishment. And you guys know we made these little folders last time and they were so much fun. But you can add these on there if you want, you know, like if you're doing a gift other than flat mail and you don't mind a little bit of leeway, you can do something like this. And this one's cardstock and this one is scrapbook paper. I'm just going to use the scrapbook paper because it's easier. This does become a little bit thicker. Or more thick, I'm sorry. And this one's a little bit more dainty. So it's really just preference. And this is great for scrap strips. So this is a great scrap buster. Now the beauty about this is I'm doing mine a 2x11, right? But you're more than welcome to make this wider. If you want it to be a 3x11, you can just keep the length of it at 11 and just go 3, 4, 5, whatever, however wide you want it to be. But I'm just using 2 because just trying to keep it small. And I'm gonna grab my scoreboard. How has everyone been? What is on your spring list? Are you doing anything for spring break? All that kind of stuff. All right, so I'm going to take this and I'm going to put it at the 11 inch, and this is very easy. This is such a great beginner tutorial. So I'm going to just do it at 3, 6, and 9 inches. 3, 6, and 9. And I've definitely done these before in a different way. I don't know if it was the same measurement, but I was just at my desk on a whim trying to figure out how to do it. All right, so what we're gonna do, and now, so there's a smaller scorp here. This is kind of like how we started. So on this side, let's just kind of fold this down. And we're gonna fold this part up. All right, so it's gonna look like that. And now you're gonna take a clip. I'm gonna use one of these pretty, like, I would say large, right, compared to a small clip. If you, I'm trying to look for one that's kind of normal size, but apparently I don't even have any of those anymore. Oh, I do. I still have one left in this box that I've used forever, you guys. So if you could see the difference here, you see the difference in the clip, so you know for size reference, especially if you are a newbie. And I'm going to just take this clip, and what I'm going to do is pretty much keep it as tall as I can. So we've got this fold here. Hold on. We're going to be folding it down like this. So you see this little fold here. You want to keep it just below that. But we do want this to be a little secure when we're opening it. So what I'm going to do is open this up here, and you can glue, but I'm just adding some tape. I feel like tape would be more appropriate for this because you can keep this intact, you know, right here especially. And you don't really need to glue all that down because honestly, I use this without tape, but it was just I noticed when I pulled it off, the clip would be a little funky. So that's why I want to secure this a little bit. So we're doing that right there. And then all we're going to do is take our little clip. Now I have to do it this way because I want you to see. We're basically sliding this in here. So we're going to take our little paper here, right? And you see this clip? And take it and slide it up in there. And that's why I say to put it right at the top because you don't want to interfere it too much with the clip. So this one I put a little too high, but it's still perfect in there. And then it will have this little clip section right here. So if you want to glue that down, you can, but it doesn't really bother me. Like if this bothers you a little bit, you can glue that, but like I said, to me, it's fine. And just to make this a bit more interesting, I distressed mine a little bit because I wanted it to have a little bit of that vintage feel to it. So you can do this before or after, but I like to kind of see it. So I'm going to just kind of distress this with my scissors. So you can see the edging here is getting a little messy, and that's what I want. I want it to look like that. So you see that it's more clean here. If you want that look, that's fine. But that's just what I'm doing, and I'm going to be making a mess all over my desk. And some people really get in there and dig to really make it a little bit more jagged in there. And the best part about this is you could use any scissors, old, rusty, doesn't matter. It will really still do the job. Okay, so you can see I have a little bit of that edging done. Let me get all this off. And of course, all this part is optional. I'm just showing you how I did mine. And going to ink it just a little bit, just so you can see that that is in fact there, right? We want it to look distressed and fun. And I did not get all my distress off because you can see it flying off. And just remember your tab, open tab here is on the bottom, so you don't want to do your clip upside down. Let me get this out of the way because I've got ink on this. I don't need it getting on my other stuff. Okay, and then again, they have printables like this all over Etsy. I'll try and find some, but if not, you don't even have to do this, obviously. It's just something I wanted to do because I have all these loose sheets and I wanted to use them. So I'm just taking it, and I did in fact leave it bigger on purpose on the top. So I'm going to, and the best part about vintage, real vintage paper is it already has those edges. Like I don't need to make them look antique-y. It's already done for me. And I'm going to go ahead and put that there. And what she had did that I did not do, that I thought was actually really beautiful, if you want to try that, is you can, and there, by the way, when I clicked on the Instagram, it didn't go to an Instagram, it said it wasn't available, so I don't know who she or he is, but they used lace too on theirs and added just a little bit of like fringe and put stuff on top. And I thought that was really pretty, but I don't know why I didn't do that. And what I also did was, you know, that little notepad die that I had got, I had also thought this was perfect size for these, like if you want to do it that way too, if you get that die. All right, and next was a little like cutout ticket. So these papers here for reference are just 1 by 2.5 inches. And I just wanted to add that kind of right here. And I wanted it to look like a ticket. So I'm just taking this old little punch here and making it a ticket. So this video is really good because you have so many little like tutorials in one, especially for a newbie, and it's a fun recap for anyone who's a long-term crafter too, because sometimes you forget certain techniques and it's like, oh yeah, I could do that, and we need that reminder sometimes. So I'm just going to put that there and make it ticket like, this is cute too, but I feel like the other one is blending more, so I'm going to use that. I'm just going to glue that on. So you can see it's a little bit more illustrated now. It looks more put together than just like some boring piece of paper. And now I can either find a die or a sticker to go on the front of this. Let me see here. I've got a little sticker here. Let's see how this looks. That is actually perfect for this. And if we can find some lettering that will fit. I'll say remember because maybe this would be on a page that you're trying to remember. And you could add it on there. And then you have your pretty little clip. I mean, this is a really easy tutorial, guys. And you could just add that on there. Or if you want to do it as a money clip, like a gift, you can do that. But it works both ways. And then this is just it on like a sheet of paper. So very easy tutorial and quick, and a whole bunch of things that we just forget to do, you know, in the craft world. So hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I'm just curious what you're going to use yours for after you make this. All right, guys, thank you so much.